Hello friends, welcome to the MOOCs on Entrepreneurship Development. In this video, we shall discuss on the facilities and the incentives from the district level agencies and recent schemes of the Government of India. The agency which is working at the district level is known as the District Industry Center or the DIC. The DIC program was started by the central government in 1978 with the objective of providing a focal point for promoting the small, tiny cottage and village industries in a particular area and to make available to them all necessary services and the facilities at one place. DIC is an institution at the district level which provides all the services and support facilities to the entrepreneurs for setting up a micro, small and medium enterprise. To facilitate the process of small enterprise development, the DICs have been entrusted with the most of the administrative and financial powers for the purpose of allotment of land, worksheds, raw materials, etc. The DICs function under the Directorate of Industries in every state. Each DIC is headed by a general manager who is assisted by 4 functional managers in different areas and 3 project managers to look after the different activities, and these activities are the DICs. They act as the focal point of industrialization of the district. These centers they prepare the industrial profiles of the district with respect to the statistics and information about the existing industrial units in the district in the large, medium, small and then the cooperative sector. Then the DICs they provide the opportunity guidance to the entrepreneurs. These centers they compile information about the local resources of raw material and their availability. These centers they provide assessment of the availability of infrastructure facilities like quality testing, research and development, transportation, prototype development, warehousing, etc. The DICs they organize entrepreneurship development programs for the budding entrepreneurs. They provide information about the various government schemes, subsidies, grants and assistance available from the other corporations. The DICs they act as a link between the entrepreneur and then the lead bank of the district. DICs they implement the government sponsored schemes for educated unemployed people. They help the entrepreneurs in obtaining the licenses from the electricity boards, the water supply boards and getting NOCs from different organizations. DICs assist the entrepreneurs in procuring the imported machinery and imported raw material. They organize the marketing outlets in liaison with the other government agencies. Now, we go to the second part of the video, which is the recent schemes of the Government of India. Now, we have this scheme known as a Startup India. Now, Startup India campaign is based on an action plan which is aimed at promoting the bank financing for startup ventures to boost entrepreneurship and encourage startups with job creation. It is focused on to restrict the role of the states in the policy domains and to get rid of the license raj and hindrances like in land permissions, foreign investment proposals, environmental clearances, etc. Now, what is a startup? Startup means an entity or a unit incorporated or registered in India, number 1, not prior to 7 years. However, for the biotechnology startups, it is the limit is 10 years. So, that means any unit set up in the last 7 years is known as a startup in the country. In the case of biotechnology, any unit set up in the last 10 years is known as a startup in India. The second condition is that they should have an annual turnover not exceeding rupees 25 crores in the preceding financial year. And third is the unit must be working towards the innovation, development or improvement of products or the processes or the services, or the enterprise must have the high potential for employment generation or wealth creation. So, there are mainly 3 conditions for a unit to be known as a startup. So, first we have told it was like set up in the last 7 years or 10 years in the case of a biotechnology area. The second is annual turnover not exceeding this rupees 25 crores in the preceding years, and the third is that the unit must be working towards the innovations, development, etc., or creating lot of employment or wealth creation. The rural India's version of the Startup India was named as the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Swarniyojan Yojana. And then we have the Stand Up India, which is an initiative aimed at promoting entrepreneurship amongst the SC, STs and women communities. So, that is all about the recent schemes and then the facilities and incentives at the district level. So, in case you want to go more into the details, you can refer to the e-contents of this specific video, and there are a lot of references also given on the in the e-content, which you can go through for getting more understanding into this specific area. Thank you.